Oh, thank God I haven't been kidnapped. It's just you.
Yes, you have.
Oh, no.
I'm tired of you always getting away with your dumbass antics.
I talk about video games.
So I've finally, once and for all, decided to kidnap you.
Man, I just have so much to do in life.
Like what?
Eat Chipotle. I've never done it before.
Fine, I'll give you one last chance. Talk about your favorite games, but it has to be your top 10.
You, sir, are a fool.
Why do you have that voice?
I've already created the perfect scenario for this.
Okay, I guess that's nice. I guess you want to die?
Exactly!
Yo everybody, my name is Kaspi and Happy New Year's! Yes, it's the end of the year, and that means I will talk about my top games of the year. This time, with 10 games for once. There were a ton of games I didn't play though, which I'm both sad about and probably happy about. Without further ado, let's get into the list.
Alright, are you ready for the first one?
Oh, I just have to go to the toilet real quick.
Good luck, piss hard!
You're a fucking weirdo. Oh wait, I forgot what the Dude, that's unacceptable.
Alrighty then, time for number 10.
You changed your clothes while being kidnapped.
I don't know what you have your tits in a twist about.
You had a different outfit 1 fucking second ago.
Oh shit, I got to tie my shoes.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill you now.
Slime Rancher 2.
I'm listening.
Slime Rancher 2 was the sequel to hit game Slime Rancher, if that wasn't obvious by the big fat 2 in the title. If I'm going to be honest though, I have very little to say about this game compared to the others on the list. Not to say it's bad, it's fantastic actually, it made my dang list. I just haven't played a ton of it since it was released. The gameplay is as good as ever, exploring this fairly large world to discover new types of slimes, giving them the optimal food and mixing money-gating slimes together for maximum poop exploitation. Yes, you do in fact sell their poop. Is a lot of fun. The visuals are gorgeous and the music is nice and calming. A nice game that deserves the cute award. I highly recommend you all play this little gem of a game. All your stress will be relieved. I promise.
Overall, this is a fun game that I think is a fun time, and I think you should all play it right now, please.
The fuck are you looking at? So why do you not want to die?
Because I don't really want to die yet.
Yeah, but why though?
Because of paperwork.
Have a Nice Death is a roguelike, one of my favorite genres. He plays Death himself, slashing with his scythe through the underworld. There's a ton of morbid imagery, which I personally adore. The combat especially is a ton of fun, with the side-scrolling and the animation making everything feel quick, snappy, and guttural. As mentioned, the animations help a lot with making the game fun, at least in my opinion. It is because of this that I will give this game the Best 2D Art Award. I just think it's so gorgeous. The color scheme and the general art style is just so beautiful. I don't have too much to say, it's just fun and looks wonderful. It's also quite funny, unlike me.
Could I get a soda?
Yeah, we won't have diet.
Well, that's well timed, because this next game has prepared me for exactly what I should do in this scenario.
Oh, what are you going to do? Where did the second hands come from, and why do you have my gun?
Cut the Doom music, please. You may have never heard of Soda Crisis. Nah, let's actually talk about this game. Soda Crisis is a fun action-focused 2D platformer with smooth movement. As you may have guessed, there's no more regular soda, so you murder.
Reasonable.
Well, it's more specific than that, but I can't be bothered replaying the game to fact-check myself, so I'll just shut up. As you may have noticed, the game is gorgeous, though it ran pretty badly at times, which wasn't too great. The boss battles are a ton of fun, and the combat in general feels very nice and smooth. This is thanks to the movement, which is absolutely wonderful. Best Movement Award for sure. There are wall runs, wall climbs, grappling hooks, and through the help of some nifty upgrades, there are also double jumps, triple jumps, and a ton more things. The levels are nice and lengthy, but you can save and quit at every checkpoint, which there are a lot of. There's also a good variety of weapons and sub-weapons, ranging from SMGs to sniper rifles. Sub-weapons are a little meh to me though, simple grenades, stink bombs, etc. My favorite ended up being the baton because I could just whack any motherfucker that gets in my way, and I just get some sort of catharsis from that. I don't know why. It's kinda brutally difficult at times, but that's just really nice. If I could choose though, I would have more movement-based levels that's just about not fucking up your wall runs and such. The only ones I remembered are optional, which is okay I guess. Pulling together a good set of moves along with the murdering of not so innocent enemies and not fucking up is satisfying, almost like playing a beautiful piece of music on my harmonica.
Play this game. Do you like chess?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, have you tried chess 2?
What's the changes from chess to chess 2? Dude, that's the same joke!
I bet this gameplay looks fucking riveting. Shotgun King takes the classic game of checkers, chess, and puts a twist on it. What twist? A fucking shotgun. It's a shotgun, a motherfucking shotgun. It doesn't get more blunt than that. It's a shotgun. But it's more than just what if just but shotgun. Oh yeah, did I mention that you will a shotgun? It also makes a unique twist on one of my previously mentioned favorite genres, the roguelike. You see, while most roguelikes are usually action-packed, think on your feet, blast your way to the end kind of games, most commonly in the form of side-scrollers or top-down shooters, with the occasional exception, Shotgun King goes back to the roots of the roguelike genres, with a turn-based puzzle approach. You have to think quite hard about what you're going to do, or else you're going to get your shit kicked in by a pawn. A fucking pawn? Really? The upgrades are also really fun, as they aren't just upgrades. They have downsides too, so you can't just pick the best upgrade because the downside might not be so worth it. Like, the sniper is a goated upgrade, but it could be put next to giving the enemy 2 queens or something, and that's just vile. Because of this, you really have to think about what you choose as opposed to just picking whatever feels best, because you're a fucking badass. This game is really unique. So unique, I'm giving it the most unique gameplay award. Play this game. It's cheap and good. Plus, it's getting updates, which is really nice.
I genuinely don't know how to talk about this one.
Try.
Shut up! I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, my point still stands, idiot.
Well, this game's kind of hard to talk about, because it's 5 games in one, but each individual game wouldn't make the list proper. They're too small and bite-sized. But, like, you know... Should I make my list because it's 5 games in one? Yes, it should.
If you're unfamiliar with the Jackbox games, they're great. Got one of these? Got one of these? No? Yeah, I thought so. But if that's the case, do any of them have a this? Then you can play the Jackbox games. These are some of the easiest to play party games. You don't have to get the game, multiple control methods, friends, a space to play with, and a will to live. Or in the even worse case, you need all your friends to buy a $20 or $30 game they've never tried before. Instead, only one person needs to buy this game, and everybody else just needs a phone. So let's talk about the games themselves. This might just be my favorite list of games out of any of the Jackbox games I've played. Boomerang is a bit long, sure, but it's also quite funny if you do the role-playing part of it. Junktopia is like a mix of Talking Coins and Quiplash, which is a combo I'm down with. Nonsensory, which is a pretty fun and unique guessing game, and Quicksort is the most video gamey Jackbox games in the series, if you ignore pain in video game form. All of these are fun with few or a lot of players. However, Fibbage 4, which is the only returning game from any of the other packs, is kind of useless. Did we really need a 4th Fibbage? The 3rd one works just fine. As for an award, Social Award. Sure, it's an easy one to choose, but whatever. I had a ton of fun socializing with this one.
Wait, I realized you didn't talk about any of these in the video.
Yeah, I kind of didn't talk about too many games this year.
Why's that?
I don't know. Let's transition to the Kangaroo now.
K the Kangaroo is the first game on this list I've already talked about, so I'll keep it brief. the Kangaroo is a reboot of the 2003 platforming series, the Kangaroo. It's a ton of fun with nice platforming, amazing visuals, and a soundtrack that makes me go, yes, this is music. I'd say it's a nice welcome back to the series. Thusly, it gets the Best Comeback Award. It lay dormant for many years, but it's back in ass-kicking form. The plot is simple yet great. The controls are well done, the collectibles are just the right amount, and the little amount of puzzles are a nice change of pace. I highly recommend this one, along with the video I made about it. I'm actually quite proud of it. For once.
Ooh, I have a special guest for this one.
Okay, we're really just...
I'm Chase the Great. I'll wow you with my magic. Hire me now for your kid's birthday party for only $20 an hour.
What?
Oh, I know, right? He's so amazing. I love him. Do your trick. Do your trick.
Look in your pants.
Silly you. I already have this in my pants at all times.
Look again.
Oh my god, it's on DS as well?
Jesus Christ, I need more alcohol.
Nobody Saves the World is quite a strange title for a video game, but I don't care, this game is phenomenal. You play as nobody, and you have to save the world, thus the name. The world is being destroyed by what's known as the Calamity. Early on, you steal a magic wand of a great wizard, which you can use to transform into many different things. Rats, knights, zombies, magicians, bodybuilders, dragons, robots, eggs, and so many more. Yes, even eggs. This game has taught me that I want to be an egg in real life too. You use these transformations to go through dungeons and gain magic points, and later on gather all the pieces of a broken crystal. The side quests are a ton of fun too. Everything from simple to challenging, quick to long, and it's a great showcase of the wonderful writing and the characters of this game that I adore. The characters are incredibly charming, and some have even been put into truly unique scenarios, like a guy who's been turned into a hammer, or a League of Wizards that have been remade and is now the new League of Wizards, or the new low. Wait a minute. Overall, these characters are a ton of fun, and why this game gets the Best Characters Award. I've never played the Guacamelee games, but seeing how good Jackbox's newest game is, I'm willing to try them out.
So can we please get out of here?
Shut up.
It's so gross and dingy, and there's so many yucky animals in here.
Shut up.
There's even a mouse right there.
Shut up. Wait, that's a dolphin.
Shit, I forgot. Should have known what a mouse is considering this next entry.
Spinning the Mouse is another game I've made a video about, and I once more won't be spending too much of your time on this one. Spinning the Mouse is a cozy little game about a mouse helping people with electric powers. The gameplay isn't complicated, but it is fun, exploring the streets of the small village named Saint Eclair. That's probably the last time I'm ever doing that, and doing various objectives. My biggest complaint might be that, in my opinion, you really only get your money's worth from 100%ing it. But that's not too much of an issue in my opinion, as it's easy to get 100% but adds just enough to make it worthwhile. Solving the issues of the people here is such a joy, and it's not like you're saving the world from eldritch horrors with a deep and rich story with tons of interpretations and allegories up the wazoo. No, you just help a man turn on a TV, a woman watch the meteor shower, a pizzeria worker do her chores, etc, etc. It's a feel-good game well deserving of the Feel Good award. Please play this game. It deserves a ton more recognition.
This feels like a waste of time. There hasn't been any good games yet.
How about
Shush!
or about
Shut up.
what about a 3D platformer filled with piss, blood, tampons, and literal pieces of feces that would fit well in Germany in the 1940s?
That's the exact game I've been looking for, you dumbass.
Hell Pie is a weird game. Hell Pie is a really weird game, but it's a fun one. You play as the 8th Sin, Bad Taste, who needs to help the devil's personal chef in gathering the ingredients of a grotesque pie filled with bugs, rotten eggs, and the aforementioned tampon. It also has really fun movement. In the first level, you get yourself a cherub named Nugget, who you use to swing around. He also farts. By the end of the game, after you get all the upgrades, you're zooming across the map like a madman, going 90 miles an hour. Oh no, you're gonna crash! Fucking shit. The writing is also hilarious, hence the comedy award. Most, if not all, the dialogue is hilarious, some of it to a laugh-out-loud extent, which is not common for a video game. The ridiculous scenarios are also a part of that. The overworlds may not be too special, but oh baby, the levels are something else entirely. A sushi restaurant inside a whale, a sewer filled with Nazi shits who have taken these things hostage, a human factory, so on and so forth. My biggest complaint once again relates to the completionist requirements, except it's the opposite. It's too damn difficult to do. Sure, it doesn't take too long, but with these huge levels, and even huger, I don't think that's a word, hub worlds, it's hard to get these relatively microscopic collectibles. But, there's enough to do through just the main story alone that you don't need to play this game 100% to get your money's worth. I still love this game, and you should too.
Yep, I'm doing honorable mentions again. And as always, they'll get an award if it fits. And if it works. If no other game that's gotten the award, let's go!
Madison is a horror game, and being the only horror game I played this year, I'll give it the Best Atmosphere award. That's it, I have very little to say. Cuphead, the delicious last core, is DLC, so can't make the list due to the criteria of a video game, so it gets the Best DLC award. It's Cuphead, one of my favorite games of all time, so of course it's fantastic. The art, music, and the gameplay are as pristine as ever, if not better in some cases. The changes to the formula with the parry challenges was a nice change of pace as well. The bosses are well designed. Honestly, if this was a game on its own, it would top the list, so let's stop talking about it now, so that I don't waste more of your time. Deflector is one of the first games I played this year, and it's yet another roguelike. I couldn't quite get into it like I did with Have a Nice Death or Shotgun King, but it's fun either way. The boomerang mechanic is unique, but a different roguelike took that award, so it just kind of stays stationary. Very fun either way. Railbound is adorable, and would have maybe made the cute award if it wasn't for Slime Rancher 2 doing its Slime Rancher thing. It's a cute, aesthetically pleasing, and brain-teasing puzzle game about trains. Yes, I very like. Be Funny right the fuck now, or Be Funny Now as it's better known, was a lot of fun. I say was because it died pretty quickly. Made by YouTuber Jack's Films, it's a Jackbox style comedy game with some major flaws, but it's enjoyable either way.
You're a man, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So what kind of manly games are you going to have for your number one? Holy shit! That's the manliest game ever!
Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a great transition to 3D for a franchise that needed it badly. Oh, and I guess it's fun too. You play as Kirby, doing his Kirby thing and being cute and shit. Copy bad guys, use their abilities, and wreck that shit up! While there may be quite few abilities in this game, the ones that are here are great. The returning ones have transitioned really well to 3D, some being better than the originals in my opinion, and the new ones are great and unique too. I especially love
Kirby with a gun, Kirby with a gun, Kirby with a gun, let's go do the terrorism.
The fuck did the dog tape go?
I am so sorry. Just kidding. The abilities are also upgradable now, so you can go from casual terrorism to Jesus Christ, Kirby, they have fucking families! Well, yes, the cute award would have fit here. I personally find the slime from Slime Rancher just that tad more adorable. Instead, I'll give it the Best Music award because it's a Kirby game. Listen to this. Oh, so good. It just makes me wanna. And that was anticlimactic. While writing the script, I was listening to the soundtrack and I got so distracted, I forgot I was writing entirely. I think that shows that I like this soundtrack just a tad. The visuals are awesome, the gameplay is awesome, the music is awesome, the story, for Kirby standards, is awesome, the bosses are awesome, especially that final one. Everything about this game is awesome! It's possibly in my top 10 games of all time. Definitely my top 5 Switch games. If you have a Switch, play this. If you don't have a Switch, buy a Switch and play this. If you don't have money, rob a bank, buy a Switch, and play this game!
I have a feeling you want me to play this game.
Yeah, kind of. Can you please let me go now?
Yeah, sure.
My hands are free. Finally.
Nice, so what game are you going to play next? Tears of the Kingdom?
Nope.
Starfield?
Nope.
The Wolf Among Us 2?
Nope.
Get back here, motherfucker! Nope. Bye-bye.
Alright, so that's the end of the year, or the beginning of a new one, I guess. And I have a quick couple of things to say, because, yeah. So this is a weird setup, I know. You have the red doom and gloom lighting. Alright, so I was originally just going to do this in voiceover and put my little character on top like the regular outros, but I thought that's going to be boring because I have quite a lot to say. So let's first talk about the year that just was. How do I feel about 2022 and my videos during it? Fine. My goal was 12 videos or 1 video a month on average, but even though I didn't hit that, I'm still, happy with what I put out. I'm still pretty proud of basically all the videos I put out this year. Top 5 games was a bit, it could have been funnier. Splatoon 2 is the only video that I'm properly unhappy with, so I guess I started off the year pretty poorly. Then what was after that? Broforce. Very happy with Broforce, actually. I think it's funny. I think it's a nice length. I think overall it's just good. It's a good video in my opinion. 1-2 Switch, that one did surprisingly well. It's like one of my highest viewed videos now. And I like it because it's a video that I had been planning for a while. I was like, when the Switch hits 5 years, I want to make a video on 1-2 Switch. Even before I started doing reviews, I was like, when the Switch hits 5 years, I want to do a Let's Play on 1-2 Switch with a friend or something like that. When I still had Let's Plays on this channel, which you might not even have known I did. Top 9 boss battles, I'm happy with the video. I think the video is good. It's just, I'm not happy with the perception. It didn't do that well. It got very few views. I mean, not that I get many views, but that one specifically, I don't think it has even reached the average or anything like that. So next was the April Fool's video. Very happy with that video. That is one of my most viewed videos now as well. Thanks to Storster. Thank you, my man, for tweeting out the video. I was very happy that he wanted to be featured in it, or that, when I asked him, he said yes at least. I don't know if he wanted to. My Pokemon video, yes. My favorite and least favorite Pokemon of the year. That one I'm surprisingly happy with. When I made it, I wasn't very happy with it. I was like, oh, it's kind of bad and yucky. Don't really like it. But now I look back on it, I've rewatched it, and I'm like, I'm happy with the jokes. It's not super interesting. My thoughts on each Pokemon could be more in depth. I could have more stuff happening in the background instead of just the regular thing. But I'm happy with the jokes. I think it's funny. And I still agree with my opinions for the most part. I don't think there's anything that's changed because of Scarlet and Violet. Not that I've really played it. I haven't played it at all, actually, and I'm not intending to. Okay, the Kangaroo. Probably my favorite video this year that I've made. I think it strikes a good balance between funny and good commentary and review. Which is the kind of balance that I want to hit, but sometimes I don't have a lot to say about a game, so it focuses more on comedy. Sometimes I don't know how to make jokes out of a game, so it focuses too much on the commentary side of things, and I just want a nice, good balance of that, and I think the Kangaroo did that. Mario Strikers, pretty happy with that. Honestly, I think it's funny, and it's the video that has technically taken the longest amount of time. No, not even technically. It has taken the longest amount of time to make because I started it very soon after the Kangaroo came out, and then I finished it in late August. But even outside of that, I'd spent a year thinking of the jokes in that video. So that's kind of neat. Last video, Spirit of the Mouse. The Spirit of the Mouse is a fantastic game, and I'm happy with the video. It's a bit short. It's not that funny, but I'm overall pretty happy with it. So as you can tell, throughout this year, I've been pretty happy with everything that I've made. So 2023, what am I planning for this year? Well, I want to do a theme. A theme seems fun. I want to do a theme, and that theme is going to be indie games. Last year, I didn't talk about as many indie games as I wanted to. I talked about Broforce, I talked about the Kangaroo, I talked about Spirit of the Mouse. That was it, I think. Other than that, I did lists, I did Nintendo games, But yeah, obviously I didn't do that many videos, but even the ones that I'd planned were indie games. They were all AAA games, so want to just do as many indie games as I can. I've already started work on one video. So while I may have this theme, that doesn't actually mean that I'm gonna like stick to it hard. You know, I'm not gonna only talk about indie games. There are AAA games that I want to talk about that are coming out. There are AAA games that are old that I want to talk about. There are some games that I just think would be fun to talk about that aren't indie games. Lists might still happen that aren't indie game related or whatever. Another thing for 2023 is that I finally want to start making bigger projects. Last year I had like one big project planned, and that was the Super Giant Games video, and it just ended up not happening. You know, it didn't end up happening, and I want to do bigger projects. So I have two bigger projects planned. One of them was 3 games in one video, and one of them with like 5 games technically in one video, and then finally 12 videos this year is what I'm hoping for. That was my year. That's what I'm planning this year without giving it out too much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and all my videos last year, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.